Hi there and welcome back to AMP3 TV. Today we're looking at a product that was one of the stars of the Gadget Show Live 2010. It's Cowon's staggering new J3. The J3 is taken on from where the S9 left off, and I think that's a big part of the reason that John Bentley named it as one of his top 5 products of the show. Now let's have a look at it and you'll understand why this is such a spectacular new portable audio device. So looking at the J3, well, Cowon have obviously kept a good grasp of what made the S9 so special, because they've kept the best elements of the S9 and just slimmed it down slightly. Made the screen look ever so slick. It keeps the same AMOLED screen, so you get the staggering contrast ratios, the bright vibrant colours that the S9 has been famed for. And of course, in addition to that, it's using the BBE Plus sound chip, which is absolutely first rate. However, another knockout blow to the competition is it now has 64-hour battery life, which means realistically if you're using it commuting every day, it's probably only going to need charged maybe once or twice a month, which obviously is class leading, and just a shame that more manufacturers aren't really taking advantage of the battery technology on offer today. Now another nice touch, and you might be able to make it out when I remember where it is, on the bottom there, is the slot for the micro SD card, which allows you currently to increase the memory of the J3 by another 32 gigs, which really makes it some size of tiny player. As you can see how thin it is. So firstly, let's have a look at video. The J3, as you'll be able to see from the picture, recreates video fantastically. It really is pretty much best in class. It supports so many file formats. It pretty much does it all natively, so there's no need for transcoding, and apart from high def, it really currently supports just about everything there is in the market. Now the AMOLED screen on this device at 3.3 inches is perfectly judged. It really is the optimal size for viewing. I'll give you an example. I'll just come back from the west coast of the States and I flew there with one of these, watched it the whole way there, taking advantage of its battery life, and didn't have any eye strain at all. Now, I don't think you could say that for many devices of this size, but that's how well done it is. Now, another nice touch about the J3 is it's actually compatible with BBC's iPlayer. So you can pop on your iPlayer files onto the J3 and it'll support them. Very, very easy to do and a brilliant benefit. If you're into your audio, you'll have already heard of Cowon. This quite simply is the only player that can really make use of the full range of sound available on the top sets of headphones. It's a staggering little product. They've taken the BBE Plus technology and refined it one step further. It now really is the best sounding player on the market. File compatibility is brilliant. Literally the only audio file you can't play with this player is the one that Apple has not released the license for. Shame on you. So looking at the J3's other features, it retains a beautiful touchscreen. I actually find it more responsive than the S9 and very easy to use. Another thing that Cowon have taken the opportunity to do with the J3, I certainly feel, is improve the user interface further. Now, nice little touches on this mean that when you go to the menu, you can actually see at a number the percentage of battery life that you've got. And with a product that lasts 64 hours, you're not going to be too in the habit of charging it, so I think that could actually be quite a benefit in the long run. Now, flash compatibility on the J3, take note here Apple, allows you to download more apps and games. Another handy device when you're traveling. It also has Bluetooth functionality, allowing you to use wireless headphones. The micro SD slot lets you expand the player by 8, 16 and soon to be 32 gigs. Now, another nice thing about the way the product's packaged is in addition to the scratch-proof glass, you've got a solid little body on the player, meaning it's quite versatile, and the scratch-resistant screen means you don't have to look after the player or baby it around. It is a fairly rugged device. In conclusion, the J3 is a simply stunning portable audio device. It makes a mockery of others with its file support, its battery life, and its all-round audio performance. It's a cracking little device, and really, if it just had a better interface, there'd be nothing to touch it, because Apple with their iPod Touch especially really still ruled the way on that. But give it a little bit of time, and by the way, you're going to find it so easy to use. Scores. Value 8 out of 10. Cowon have never made the cheapest of players, but it shows in the quality that you get in your product. There's nothing that approaches them for playback, so on those grounds it's hard to draw comparisons. Features 9 out of 10. Bluetooth, lots of usable apps, flash, total compatibility. No Wi-Fi, but it's too small for a player this size to really be useful. Design 8 out of 10. Perhaps not as sleek looking as the S9, although it is smaller, but the user interface is streamlined and better for it. Audio 10 out of 10. Support for every file you'll ever need, and the proven quality of Cowon. You won't find a better sounding portable device. Video 10 out of 10. Again, the support is simply astounding and the screen is brilliant. The AMOLED gives a sort of quality that nothing else can currently touch. Overall, 9 out of 10. It's an S9 but better. So the best just got better, in other words. If Cowon could do a user interface like an iPod Touch, there would be nothing in the world that come close. But as it is, the interface works fine, is fully functional, and gives you access to simply the best portable hardware on any device available today.